My immediate take is that the pressure on earnings in the third quarter was likely a reflection of their ramp of one-day shipping and also their content spending for Amazon Prime Video. The softness in sales guide for the fourth quarter may be partly due to the fact that you have a late Thanksgiving, so the time between Thanksgiving and holiday is compressed. Otherwise, I'd be looking for more details on the earnings call on the fourth quarter sales guide.
Brent, your own take?
Good Q3, bad Q4 guide. Again, the big investment in one-day deliveries really weighing on the story. There's no way they can offset these expenses. It's manual. You can't deliver packages any quicker or more efficiently. So many of the logistics experts continue to point to short-term. There's a big investment mode. Amazon was going through harvest mode, showing earnings upside. Now we're back into investment mode. And I think many investors are saying, wait and see until they get out of this investment mode for these current investments to pay off. Remember, typically Amazon's pretty conservative. They did beat the top line and bottom line this quarter relative to our numbers, but effectively they've always given pretty conservative guidance. So our belief is that they'll surpass what they typically say, but that's going to continue to weigh in the short term given the investments they're making.
Tom, 35% growth in AWS represents a deceleration. How concerned are you about that, and what does it mean for the competitive landscape in cloud?
So I definitely think you're seeing better performance out of Microsoft and then to a lesser extent out of Google. So it is a tougher competitive set for cloud. On the profit side, though, they still had more than $4 a share in earnings. And the three big profit drivers besides AWS is one, are advertising and mix of third-party retail. So yes, the deceleration sequential for cloud is concerning, but it's still a big profit driver along with third-party retail and advertising, and you still had $4 plus a share in earnings.
Brent, in terms of the advertising numbers, and I realize we're still kind of combing through and getting all the details here, and we'll see what happens on the call, but how important are the advertising numbers moving forward as well, especially if you are starting to see a more sustained deceleration in cloud?
Well, one, I don't think there's a massive deceleration in cloud, so I want to be clear about that. They are the overwhelming majority leader. They are laps ahead of anyone else, okay, to make that clear. Two, advertising is really important because as more people sell online, they have to actually advertise to get their products well known. And so we think the advertising business is early, but is going to be in great shape over time. And we've spoke to many advertisers that are saying they're seeing a massive return on this investment, and I think you're going to continue to see those that don't even sell on Amazon begin to advertise on Amazon. I got a Jeep ad the other day, and last time, I don't think I'm going to buy a $25,000 Jeep through Amazon.com, but it'll direct you back to their site. So I think this is a really important way that they're going to diversify their business and effectively can sell other things than just shampoo and bar soap and going into automobiles and other expensive items, as we've seen some of the advertising coming through on the system.
Brent, what's your top question ahead of the earnings call that you need to see answered?
They've been overspending on the one-day delivery. So last quarter they guided over $800 million in one-day investments. They said they exceeded that. I think the big question is on the guidance again. They effectively torched the guide relative to where the street's at. So how much is going to one day? Where's all the other dollars going? Is I think going to be on investors' minds right now. The bottom line is the biggest concern at this point.